Hello, everyone. Today, we'll conduct a detailed technical analysis of the SGBX stock based on the last 3 months of data. We'll break down the analysis into the following sections: general overview and trend, price-volume relationship, moving averages, technical indicators, linear regression, next trading day opening estimate, support and resistance levels, potential intraday high and low based on ATR 14, possible scenarios, and conclusion. Additionally, I'll include a few key points to highlight. Let's dive in. General overview and trend. SGBX stock has exhibited extreme volatility over the past 3 months, with a significant peak in late May followed by a sharp decline. Starting at a closing price of 0.5140 on May 9, 2025, the stock surged to a high of 1.26 on May 29, driven by massive volume spikes. However, it plummeted to 0.1933 by August 5th before a sharp rebound to 0.3670 on August 6th, accompanied by an extraordinary volume of 1.02 billion shares. This represents a 90% increase in a single day, though the price remains 70% below its May peak. The overall trend is bearish, with intermittent short-term rallies, and the recent spike suggests potential speculative activity or a short-term reversal. Price-volume relationship. The price-volume relationship underscores the stock's volatility. High volume days align with major price movements. May 22, 61.7 million shares close at 0.56. May 28, 95.2 million shares close at 1.24. And August 6th, 1.02 billion shares close at 0.3670, highlighting significant activity. The August 6 volume is unprecedented, dwarfing previous peaks, suggesting a major event or speculative buying. Conversely, quieter periods, such as July 3rd, 59,083 shares close at 0.6520, show low participation. The recent volume surge indicates strong market interest, but the bearish trend prior to this suggests caution regarding sustainability. Moving averages, EMA and SMA. Moving averages provide insight into the trend direction. The 5-day SMA at 0.3240 and EMA at 0.3458 are below the current price of 0.3670, reflecting the recent rally. However, the 10-day SMA, 0.4708, and EMA, 0.4245, 20-day SMA, 0.5461, and EMA, 0.5102, 50-day SMA, 0.7084, and EMA, 0.5919, are significantly above the price, reinforcing the longer-term bearish trend. The 200-day SMA, 0.6301, and EMA, 0.6315, further highlight the downtrend. Short-term indicators like WMA10, 0.3977, and TIMA10, 0.2652, are mixed, with TIMA suggesting the rally may be overstretched, while CAMA10, 0.4279, and TRIMA10, 0.4895, indicate continued downward pressure. Technical indicators. Let's group the technical indicators for clarity. Momentum indicators. RSI 14 at 38.329 is in the neutral zone, recovering from oversold levels, suggesting potential for further upside but not yet overbought. Williams %R 14 at negative 63.065 is neutral, and stock RSI K5 at 53.3454 indicates a balanced momentum with room for movement. Stochastic indicators. Stochastic K15 at 14.7802 and stochastic D15 at 27.3900 are low, while stock K5 at 14.3210 and stock D5 at 9.7612 reflect the recent price jump but suggest limited immediate upside momentum. MACD at negative 0.0932, MACD signal at negative 0.0587, and MACD histogram at negative 0.0346 indicate bearish momentum, though the narrowing histogram suggests weakening downward pressure. Volatility indicators, ATR14 at 0.1068 reflects high volatility, consistent with recent price swings. Bollinger Bands show the upper band at 0.8375, middle band at 0.5461, and lower band at 0.2547, with the price near the lower band, indicating potential for a bounce. Trend indicators. ADX14 at 17.5682 suggests a weak trend, with DX14 at 2.9128 indicating low directional strength. Arun up 84.0 and Arun down 96.0 with Arun oscillator negative 21.4286 reflect bearish dominance but hint at stabilization. Volume-based indicators. Chaikin oscillator at negative 245,771,930.4928 reflects heavy selling pressure, while OBV at 1,498,543,656 shows significant buying volume on August 6th. MFI 14 at 98.5718 is extremely high, suggesting near overbought conditions driven by the volume spike. Linear regression. The 14-day TSF at 0.2844 is below the current price of 0.3670, indicating the price is above the short-term linear trend, likely due to the recent spike. Corasil 20 at 1.0 shows perfect alignment with the linear regression trend. Demo 14 at 0.3510, close to the current price, supports potential consolidation or a minor pullback. Next trading day opening estimate. The last closing price was 0.3670 with an intraday high of 0.6061 and low of 0.3311 on August 6th. The VWAP at 0.6524 is significantly above the closing price, suggesting selling pressure post-spike. Given the high MFI and massive volume, I estimate the opening price to be in the 0.3500 to 0.3800 range. Strong volume could push it towards 0.370, while lower volume might see a test of 0.340. Support and resistance levels. The current price of 0.3670 is near the Bollinger lower band. The key resistance levels include the 10-day SMA at 0.4708, 20-day SMA at 0.5461, and the August 6 high of 0.6061. The PSAR at 0.6357 acts as a significant resistance. Support levels include the Bollinger lower band at 0.2547 and the August 5th low of 0.1820. The price is closer to support, suggesting potential for a bounce or further decline if the 0.3311 breaks. Intraday movement may range between 0.3500 to 0.400 or test 0.300 if selling resumes. Potential intraday high and low based on ATR 14. ATR 14 at 0.1068 indicates the daily price range. From the current price of 0.3670, the potential intraday high is 0.3670 plus 0.1068 equals 0.4738. And the low is 0.3670 minus 0.1068 equals 0.2602. However, given the high MFI, the high may be capped at 0.4000 to 0.4500, and the low could find support around 0.3000 to 0.3300. Possible scenarios. Short-term bounce. The massive volume on August 6th and neutral RSI 38.3290 suggest a potential bounce to 0.4000 to 0.4500 if buying momentum persists. Consolidation. The price may stabilize in the 0.3500 to 0.400 range, supported by neutral momentum indicators and high OBV. Continued downtrend. If selling pressure resumes, the price could test 0.3000 to 0.3300, as indicated by the bearish MACD and prior trend. Conclusion. SGBX stock has been highly volatile, with a sharp peak in May followed by a steep decline to 0.1933 by August 5th, and a dramatic rebound to 0.3670 on August 6th, with unprecedented volume. Technical indicators like RSI 38.3290 and MFI 98.5718 suggest a short-term bounce or consolidation, but the bearish trend remains dominant. The